just say what's it like been returning to Community this season, and did you just jump back in, and what's your approach going into season 5?
I do just jump back in and it's fantastic to be back there working really hard. The big thing that's changed is that all of the things that haven't changed are no longer allowed to be looked at as mismanagement. The writers stay up until 4 in the morning, and that is no longer a thing that I can be fired for. So everyone that's working there is like, I heard about this. I interviewed for this job. I already know coming in that this is not a show to write for if you don't want to work really hard on it. So we have this amazing staff, and they're wide-eyed, and I'll beat that out of them over 13 episodes. But I'm
He
hoping
doesn't let
to
a
God.
script out until it's Dan Harmon approved, which his seal of quality,
which is
honest
hit and miss. I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
Well, fine.
No.
You have every right to say that about yourself. I disagree.
But anyways, we get to work on the episodes until we feel like they're ready to be shot, and so and the weird lack of air date situation makes it possible for us to focus on just. Okay, these have to be sort of timeless episodes. They can't really say this is Christmas, this is Halloween, this is their birthday. I don't know. I'm very excited about it. Is the short answer.
And one character I wanted to ask you specifically, Jonathan Banks. We know he has he's a major part of the season. What can you say about his character?
A huge surprise to how great he's turned out. The writers are writing for him in this great way that this character's getting created that is really funny. He's got great comedic timing. And
I got a picture with him.
He's really filling in the vacuum left by. The idea wasn't let's replace Pierce with another baby boomer. It was but I did feel like we needed another. We didn't want a certain age range to be cut off from the cast because you want to be able to tell stories with the full experience of humanity. So, but he is this great father figure in a totally different way. Pierce was this amazing character whose age allowed him to say certain stuff certain ways, and this John Banks character has overlap with that, but it comes from a completely different perspective on life. And
Mr. Banks is a fine gentleman.
And you can take that
to the banks.